That's right, viewers. Welcome. This is Windshear. That's how we get it started off on this channel. Only in Battlefield 4 Montage. You're not going to see that in Battlefield Hardline. I don't think so. But continuing the kind of reboot of my channel a little bit, getting back into the nitty-gritty of stuff I've just kind of overlooked with Battlefield 4, because, again, now I'm coming back to this game, I'm embracing it so much more. I realize there's a lot of stuff I missed, so I kind of want to get back to some reviews and interpretations of weapon loadouts and such. So today's video, after that little warm-up montage, I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a lot of work on those guys, so I hope you really do enjoy that. If not, let me know and I won't stop wasting my time with them, because it's just not worth the time investment if you don't enjoy it, but I have fun doing it. But the FAMAS, this is a weapon I coined in Battlefield 3 as the best weapon in Battlefield 3, and coming into Battlefield 4, you really can't just put a blanket statement on any weapon anymore. They're very situational. It's very dependent on your range of scenarios, your engagements, what type of game mode you're playing. In terms of team deathmatch here, which I can start off with the gameplay here in the FAMAS, I'll go warm up to some Conquest after this footage. But in terms of team deathmatch, it's hard to choose a weapon better than this. I would dare to say this is probably the best weapon you could run in team deathmatch. This thing shoots amazingly, blazingly fast, faster than any other, basically faster than any other weapon. We'll see what the AN-94 brings when that launches, if that doesn't turn the tables a little bit. But bar none, I mean, the full auto capability of this weapon with a bullpup design, very similar to Battlefield 3 in the respect of the 1,000 rounds per minute is just unstoppable. Absolute laser, just devastation machine at close quarters, and guys that run AEKs really should not be able to put you down in close quarter combat. Now, you know me, guys, I'm not going to flash up a bunch of stats and graphs and recoil patterns and such. I'm kind of getting back into the roots of how I handle weapons just off the feel and what works for me, and that's what I encourage you to do is just try out the weapon. You have to put some time into it. You just can't pick it up. Oh, and there's a nice double. You just can't just pick it up and, you know, and just say the weapon sucks and move on. You have to spend some time understanding the weapon, get some attachments on it. And personally, my biggest weakness is recoil control. Recoil affecting my aim and such. So I throw every little piece of contraption I can on the weapons to mitigate recoil. Recoil to me is a nasty thing. It's just not good on any gun. So I go kind of against the grain here, and I run an angle grip on this and a muzzle brake. And all the hardcore eggheads out there will say, well, Windshear, you know, your spread ADS is going to increase by a factor of 0.2 to the square root of 9. Yeah, I mean, just dive into all these stats and say this is not what you want to do because of the weapons, of the negative effects of your attachments on the weapon. And that's probably true to a degree, but again, it just, bottom line, it works for me, and I've managed to secure some pretty long, accurate shots even with this mess of attachments on this gun. So let's kind of move into a broader, more practical spectrum of what you see on everyday Battlefield, and that's large-scale combat. Hangar 21, this is the first time I've even posted, I think, footage of this map on my channel. Haven't really dived too much into this DLC. It's an interesting map pack, very large maps. Again, I think it kind of doesn't really, it's not what the community was really looking for after the Dragon's Teeth DLC. These maps are just like Armored Kill with Battlefield 3, but on a bigger scale. So, and the aircraft in this map just reign supreme. You dare not get any kind of helicopter or anything, because all the good jet beast pilots out there will just destroy you. But again, gameplay. That's focusing on this weapon. Nice headshot. This weapon has an incredible headshot potential with it. I think the recoil that does come with this weapon, once you kind of get under control, really helps secure those headshot engagements. But all in all, what you want to do is kind of position yourself with this weapon to get in those close to medium types of engagements. When I'm trying to position myself on this map, I'm trying to get myself in an area where I know there's a lot of infantry. I try to get myself acclimated in an orientation positioning that will allow me to either engage them from above or from a flank, or allow me ample time to reload, because let's just face it, the reload in this weapon is Achilles' heel. It's just miserably long, and the fact it only has 26 rounds in the magazine is also a big consideration. But here's an example of me landing shots. It's kind of hard for you to see these green hit markers with my new HUD here, but I'm actually getting hit markers on a sniper across the map there. I'm not killing them, but I am indeed getting hit markers on them with this sniper scope glint. They're kind of aiding me in my aim. Got several hit markers on him just to get killed by his friendly teammate there. But here's a good example. Here's 3 kills in one clip. Just a quick burst, little tap, tap, tap. I got 11 rounds left, and then this boom again. So 3 kills, close quarters, that's where this weapon excels. I think that clip, if anything, accentuates what this weapon is capable of doing. So I think a lot of people have kind of steered away from this weapon in the Conquest game mode. I don't think that's really necessary if you kind of know how to position yourself, because all these maps are built well. That's one of the greatest things about Battlefield is the map design, is that you don't have to limit yourself to just long-range engagements. Of course, you have to position yourself to where your weapon strengths are to your advantage, but once you get yourself in that positioning, these close quarters combat type scenarios, and where you're not getting an epic fail right there, I don't even know what happened there. I swear I had that guy dead to rights. But as long as you position yourself where where your weapon is at its strength, get in those closer type quarters engagements, position yourself, don't fire until you get yourself into the advantageous positioning. At that point, you will be in a strategic advantage, and that's where you know, that's one thing I've always touted about Battlefield is that it always will reward the player with perhaps maybe less gun skill, aiming skill, and more of the strategic mindset and positioning mentality. So kind of run that through your mind. I encourage you guys to try out this weapon. Again, right out of the box, it's going to be rough. Try to get some attachments on it. Find what works for you. I still think if you're going to play TDM or Domination, this is the weapon of choice. There's just not much out there that can beat this, particularly if you know how to position yourself in those maps and choose your battles accordingly. I'm going to wrap this video up. Try to keep them 10 minutes or less, guys. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the battlefield. Wrap this up with the scoreboard at the end. Good score nonetheless. Fun match. And just having a lot of fun right now on Battlefield 4. So encourage you guys to possibly go back to Battlefield 4 after the series has been rebooted, polished where it should be. It's playing very well right now. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you again on the battlefield.